Hi there, this is your friend Anna, and the question that I've been getting the most from all of my friends is, what are we wearing? This age-old question isn't just about choosing an outfit, it's about choosing how we present ourselves to the world. I created the I Want Her Shoes podcast to dive deep into what it means to dress with intention, whether you're heading to a council meeting or just having a casual day out with your family. Join the conversation as we explore the power of personal style and the decisions that shape our public personas. Put on your favorite pair of shoes and step into my closet. Welcome. It's really nice to have you here, Brooke.
Thank you for the invitation.
And I know that we just talked about this, but this new trend is to put some jalapenos in your white wine, and Albarino is actually one of the ones that it goes really well with. So why don't you take a couple and put it in your wine and see?
Wait, so how many should I put?
I would do like 3.
Okay, I'm super excited.
There you go, and I'll put the rest because I like mine super spicy. There we go. All right. Well, welcome back to the I Want Her Shoes podcast, where we explore the powerful intersection of style, success, and substance. I'm your host, Anna, and today we're talking about building generational wealth, navigating life's big transitions, and doing it all with authenticity and vision, like Brooke. Our guest is Brooke Sharpton, a seasoned financial expert and trusted wealth advocate for entrepreneurs, women in transition, and Black wealth builders across the country. A proud Miami native, which is awesome. Brooke brings a human-first approach to financial planning, lending, investments, and legacy building, always with culture and community in mind, which I feel like is super important.
Yes.
And she's also a mom, a powerhouse, and a woman who knows the importance of building both financial and emotional capital.
Yes.
From major money moves to milestone moments, Brooke helps her clients prepare for it all. And today she's pulling back the curtain of what that looks like. Brooke, welcome to the show. It's so amazing to have you here today. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers. I love that intro you gave me.
Well, before we dive into all the amazing things that you're doing, can you please tell us a little bit about yourself? I know that you're a Miami native, but where's your family from and how did you end up in finance?
Yeah, so I grew up here in Miami. My parents are from Jacksonville, so we're like
real Florida people. Yeah.
So my dad growing up had a large CPA firm, actually the largest Black-owned CPA firm in Florida.
Cheers to Dad. That's awesome.
Yep. And so just growing up, honestly, there really was like, me, my brother, and my sister, I'm the youngest. We all knew that like we had to study finance.
That was no other way to go. Yeah.
Well, honestly, like the logic behind it was, even if you don't stay in finance in anything that you decide to do, it's really important just to know how to run a business. So
1000%. Yep.
Even though I definitely felt a pressure to gear more towards finance, I also thought of it as like, well, like if I decide to pivot, it's not like what I learned won't be useful. So yeah, I grew up here in Coral Gables. I went to Boston College and went on to study finance. But I moved back here not expecting to stay. Like I thought I would just honestly kind of like relax at home for a year. Maybe like trick my parents into maybe funding my New York lifestyle until I got settled there. But to my surprise, I wound up getting a job at Deutsche Bank in Brickell, and that's where I started my finance and wealth management career, and I just kind of stuck, and I've been doing it now for 12 years.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a great story. Thank you so much for sharing that. And you're really known for taking a truly holistic approach to wealth. What does wealth mean to you, even beyond the numbers on the spreadsheets?
Yeah, wealth to me is being able to live the life and build the legacy that you foresee for yourself. And as I've worked with many different clients, it's different for everyone. For some people, it's more about building a legacy for their family, their children, philanthropy. And for other people, they're like, you know, my kids got to figure it out on their own. Like, I'm just going to live my life and have fun. And that's fine. And the numbers look different for everyone too. And I think for me personally, it's probably a little bit of both. Like, I definitely want to enjoy my time here, but being able to leave something for my daughter and leave something that's long lasting and things that I value is really important to me too.
Yeah, no, that's a beautiful answer. Thank you so much. And I know that you work a lot closely with clients navigating transitions, like huge things like divorce or inheritance, entrepreneurship. What's the biggest mindset shift you help people make during those times? Because those are just such critical, like life-changing moments.
For sure. I think the biggest thing that people tend to forget is you are in control. Like, I've noticed when women or anyone is going through a divorce or they're selling their business or maybe transitioning jobs, that they just feel out of control. Like, I could read, like, they for some reason just cannot envision themselves on the other side of it, and it's really easy to kind of just feel stuck. So just like grounding my clients and letting them know, like, you are in control. Like, whatever you want, we can figure it out. If you put the pen to paper and we talk through your goals and what you want, it can be established. And a lot of times that puts people at ease and kind of gives them back that power that they feel like they don't have.
Yeah, no, that's also a great answer. Thank you, Brooke. And I know as a mom, how has motherhood influenced your relationship with money, risk, and long-term planning?
Oh my God.
That's a full question, but I'm sure you have a great answer to that.
It's influenced it a ton. I think I'm a lot more risk averse because of
me too.
right, like because of my daughter, but more importantly, it's really shifted like how I allocate my time. Like, I'm very conscious about like not only where I spend my time, but if I'm being present. Like, for me, whenever I come home, like, I will intentionally like put my phone like on the other side of the room and like try not to touch it for 2 hours.
That's amazing. That's a great
practice, to like try to be present, because it's easy to be like to think you're home and like spending time with family
on your phone or on your laptop.
Yeah, like, before you know it, like 3 hours pass and you're like, oh my God, it's that time we didn't eat, like all this stuff. So, that's really grounded me, I think, just to not be present, but also to be very mindful and cognizant on, I don't know, how things would look like when I'm not here anymore. So
it's true.
Yeah,
it's true. So now let's go ahead and talk a little bit about style and your closet, and how has your style and sense of fashion evolved as your career evolved and also becoming a mom and, you know, doing all these different things?
So I think my definition of style and fashion has had like 3 or 4 iterations in my adult life. I think when I just started out working, I don't really think I had like my own true, at least like professional style. I was just like sort of mimicking what I would see other women wearing, even though it really didn't resonate with me. But you know, when you're like 23, like
you just kind of feel like, oh, I like that, you know, and you're like trying. Yes, I totally. I used to do that too. Yeah, you just want to look cool.
Yeah, or like fit in, or just like you don't want to like attract too much attention to yourself. And then my style became very like feminine, like a lot of like florals and colors, and I still do love color.
I love florals.
They're
always in, right?
Right, exactly. But then I've recently had another shift where I've been really into like Alexander Wang, Rick Owens.
Is this Alexander Wang?
No, this is Carouge.
Yes, Carouge. I was like, it looks like it could be Alexander Wang. Yes. I feel like it's very like similar like aesthetic. Almost.
Yeah. The skirt's Alexander Wang.
Yeah.
And Jean Paul Gaultier. Yes.
That's a very different vibe than the florals.
Right, exactly. So I've like completely shifted on like honestly what femininity means to me. And those brands like really resonate with me now because like they're edgy, it's sexy, it's a little bit simpler as far as like the colors, but it's all about like cuts, materials, and it's just like, a little bit
textures,
more edgy.
Things like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great answer. And you focus on working with Black wealth creators.
Mm-hmm.
What excites you about this space and what unique challenges or opportunities do you see as well?
Yeah, so I really enjoy working with people who look like me. And even outside of the finance space, I just think there's something like really unique about building a professional relationship, not just with Black individuals, but with Black women. Like, I just think it's something really special. It's something that I'm really passionate about. And there's definitely like a ton of opportunity as there's a lot of new Black wealth coming into Miami. So like, as someone who has grown up here, initially I was like, what's going on? Like, I'm used to kind of knowing like who all the players are, but now I feel like it's a brand new city. Like, I don't know everyone anymore.
That's exciting.
Right,
That's
but it's
cool.
exciting. Right.
Well, cheers to that. New Miami.
You.
There.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so there's a ton of opportunity as there's new individuals here. There's new markets here. It's not just hospitality and like a little bit of finance. Like, there's more tech here now. Like, there still needs a lot of work, but like I've really seen a big shift there. So it's been exciting. It's something that I'm passionate about, and I think it resonates too when I work with other Black individuals and Black women.
Cool. And I think it's really special to actually get to work what you're passionate on, and with people that you like to work with.
Yes.
And speaking of working with women especially, how do you encourage women to step into more financial leadership, whether they're managing a household, a company, or maybe even both?
Yeah, okay, so this I'm like super duper passionate about because even as someone who works in finance, when I separated from my daughter's father, I was honestly like disappointed and surprised on how little I knew about our finances and just like how to manage a household. It's like I knew how to do it on paper because I had done it for my clients, but I didn't know it in practice. Like and it wasn't so much just about saving. It was about like, all right, like for like, how am I going to handle vacations? Am I putting that in a separate account and this is my vacation account? Am I investing it? Am I going to put it in a money market? Like just things like that I just had never thought about.
So many things to think about, right?
Right, like that I just like didn't think about it, and I was like, how did I let this happen to me? That I was just asleep at the wheel. So anyways, I encourage women to ask questions, get to know who your financial advisor is, who your CPA is, who the attorney is. Even if you want to have your own separate relationship, like if you maybe don't feel comfortable asking certain questions when your partner is there, like I just encourage you to have that relationship just because you'll feel more comfortable and you will feel more empowered to ask the questions that you need to ask, or maybe the questions you didn't even know that you should be thinking about.
Right.
So.
No, that's a great answer. And what is one piece, if you were going to pick one, like there's so many different pieces of advice, what would be the most important and one piece of advice that every woman should know?
I would say advocate for yourself, especially when it feels very uncomfortable or not natural for you. And it can be as little as when you go to the nail salon and that's not the color that you want, and you just speak up.
That's great advice. For real. Yeah.
But I feel like
in any use case, not just the finance.
Exactly. So it can be something as small as, I don't like that nail color, can we try something else, to wait, what is this transaction that's going on in the account? I know it's been happening for 5 years and I never asked, but I'm going to ask today.
Right. No, that's a great answer. And you're Miami born and raised. So how has this shaped your style and your perspective on just style and success and how you see, just women,
Oh, man.
especially living in Miami? Because I feel like it's a little like, there's all kinds of things that we see here. That's all.
Right. It's funny you say that because after living here and then going to Boston for college, I realized that, like what I thought was normal was not normal to a lot of people. But I would say because I grew up here, I don't put women in a box as what like a successful or like a powerful woman looks like, because everyone has their own style here. And so I love that I don't have like a stereotype or a definition or what a woman should be wearing if she's successful or if she works in whatever industry. And I feel that way about myself. Like I don't let what I'm doing influence my style or my creativity. And I'm really grateful for that growing up here and just not seeing like a mold, like everyone
it's
has
like
their own
anything
thing.
goes.
Exactly.
And that's what I love about Miami. I feel like the weather allows you to be pretty bold, right? Because you don't need to wear a ton of clothes, right?
Right, exactly.
So if you don't really want to, you could just do whatever you like, right? So,
right, or wear that lime green outfit that you wanted to, like, that's fine. You wear it to the office and it's all good.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of outfits, what is your power piece? Is there something in your wardrobe that makes you feel super confident that you can think of? Is there like that one or a couple pieces that you really like?
I would say I have a few like self-portrait pieces, like dresses. I think something that's like, thank you. It's like form-fitting, has like a little bit of flare at the bottom, like a long dress, and block colors. I don't know why. When I'm thinking of like, I'm going to this meeting, I'm going to close the deal, I'm thinking of this long dress, self-portrait, short sleeve, and it's black and white, and I just pair that with a black Louboutin pump, and I feel like
we're closing that deal. Yes. I love that. And in a world that's always moving so fast, how do you help clients and also yourself stay grounded in your goals? Because I feel like, especially here in Miami, you could just it can get away from you, right?
Yes.
Like your goals before you know it.
When we come up with goals-based planning, I try not to just keep it so focused on finances, but also like what does that mean as far as like if it's working out or just being outside or spending time with family. So incorporating that also into goals-based planning, I think really helps keep me and clients grounded and just making sure that everything is working together and cohesively. Because it's easy to forget about that, right? It's like you're like, okay, to have the money in the bank, how do I keep it in the bank? And then you forget about, did you go outside today?
Exactly. Yeah, no, those things matter. Like I feel like the balance is really important.
Yeah.
Right? So no, that's a great answer. And now let's talk about the shoes that you brought.
Okay, so I'm actually wearing them, and these are a good story.
All right. Well, I love a good story. So,
Yes.
And those are really gorgeous shoes as well.
Thank you.
And they're denim, which is really trendy right now. So,
Right? Like, okay.
anything denim like goes.
Okay. So I brought these Saint Laurent tribute sandals, and I had been wanting them for a long time. Oh, but this is the thing too. I've gotten like really into the bargain hunting of designer shoes.
Oh yeah, so let's talk a little bit about
Yes.
that. So what is the bargain hunting story of these shoes? Because I'm sure you probably were eyeing them for a while, because I know these do not go on. Like, it's hard to find them on sale.
Exactly.
For real. Like, yeah, especially this model, like, they
Yes.
don't, they're popular, so. because they're comfy.
Yes. So after, buying a couple shoes that are like from $1,000, but you get them for like $200 or $300, you kind of get a little bit spoiled. So that was kind of like my deal with these. Is I was like, I want them, but I don't want to spend. I think they're like $8.90 now or something. I'm like, I don't want to spend that. So, anyways, I'm up one night and I'm going through the Real. And that's like my nightly routine is I spend an hour on the Real just to see.
Oh, just for mama. Yeah. I like that, yes.
And so I like to search in the fair condition, but I'm looking out for shoes that are in like excellent, never been worn condition, but either have been mismarked or maybe like something very minor, like if let's say like the rubber came off or something. Okay. So as I'm searching, as I always do, I came across these shoes and they said they were in like fair, poor condition. So from the photo, I'm looking and I see in one of the photos that the sticker, well now it's not, but the sticker was on the bottom of the shoe, like they had never been worn. So I'm like,
okay, oh my gosh.
Yeah,
they
so
like mismarked them or something. Yeah.
Yes. So I get them $200.
Whoa.
Yes.
That's such a good. Yeah, that's that's amazing. That's almost free, like.
Right. And so when they arrived, and I already wasn't getting too excited because I'm like, man, watch these shoes show up, and it's like they're like in super awful condition. But they were brand new. Like, I don't even think they had been walked on the showroom floor. Like, not one dent on the bottom of the shoe. Sticker's still on.
Lucky.
Yeah, so that's how I came across these babies.
Yeah, and they're timeless. They're denim.
Yes.
They go with everything. So congrats. Great find.
Thank you.
And aside from Real, what are some other like places that you like to shop for bargains?
Rebag, Fashion File. Those are my main ones, I think. I don't really do Poshmark.
Yeah, that's like too, you have to really like be careful on those.
Right, yeah. Like I'm just not experienced enough to like,
because they do the vetting for you, so you don't have to like worry about vetting it, like,
right. Yeah. And I want like recourse. Like I like that. Well, Real and no, right. The Real you're kind of on your own, but Rebag and Fashion File, like you have a 30-day return policy, which
so you can take it to the store and like make sure that it's like authentic and stuff if you really need to.
Right, exactly.
So awesome. Well, I love that story. Thank you so much for sharing.
Of course.
Well, we're gonna end this. I'm gonna ask you a quick little fire round of this or that.
Okay.
Blazer or bold dress?
Ooh, bold dress.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sneakers or stilettos? Well, I already know that.
Yeah, stilettos all the way.
Early investing or slow and steady?
Slow and steady.
I agree. Power lunch or rooftop cocktail hour?
Oh, rooftop cocktail hour.
Yes. Generational wealth or personal freedom?
Generational wealth.
Yeah, yes, both. I feel like that would give you personal freedom.
Right, but like I like on the receiving end, right? Because everyone wants to be a just fine kid.
That's true. Local cafe or boardroom breakout?
Local cafe.
Agreed. Gold hoops or pearls?
Gold hoops.
Yeah. Beachfront retreat or NYC hustle?
The beach. What is it? Beach wide retreat?
Beachfront.
Oh,
retreat.
beachfront.
Yes,
retreat.
I agree. Back to school planner or iPhone calendar all the way?
Oh, the iPhone calendar.
Yeah, agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Wine down night or game night with the kids?
A wind down night.
Yes, of course. Yes, we all need one of those. Well, Brooke, thank you for sharing your wisdom, your warmth, and your perspective on wealth and something more than numbers. It's about values, vision, and legacy. Your work empowers so many women and families to move through life's biggest moments with grace and clarity. To our listeners, remember that building wealth isn't just about balance sheets. It's about balance in life. Whether you're budgeting for the next big move or just building confidence to ask the right questions or you're saving up for that Birkin. This conversation is your reminder that you can take the lead, right? That was your biggest advice. And until next time, stay curious, stay stylish, and keep investing in what matters most. And don't forget to subscribe on your favorite platform. Thanks. Bye, guys. guys.
Bye.
Awesome. That was so
thank
much fun.
you. That was great.
And now I'm going to actually ask you to pick a pair of shoes that actually represent you best out of my closet.
Oh.
Which I don't think you'll have a hard time since you said there's a lot of crossover. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, so many goodies to choose from. Okay, wait a minute. You have honestly these shoes.
Which one?
Wait, because I have like the tributes.
Yes, I have those. Yeah. Do you remember those?
Do I, girl?
Oh, you remember these?
Yes.
Like with the blue, the blue bottoms.
Girl, when I tell you in college,
And these ones too.
oh my, like
this is what we really wanted back then. Like, yes. And I think they're gonna come back. Like, they have to come back. But these are so comfortable though.
I hate that I sold mine. So I got these, I was in college, and like, you couldn't tell me nothing. Like, I swore I was like the hottest bitch on campus with these shoes. But because I would wear them like all over campus and whatever, I destroyed them.
Of course, and it's hard to fix them. I actually had another pair that I sold that was so broken and somebody still bought it.
Right.
They were like so broken and somebody still bought them for $100. I was like, wow, what do you like? She's like, yeah, I'll get them fixed. And I'm like, okay.
Right, they're like,
who's gonna fix them?
It's like, I tried, girl. They're not fixable.
Yeah.
But okay. But same. So I sold mine, and I am currently looking to.
Well, Real probably has some. Yeah, those are literally 15 years old. Like, for real. Like, those are like, I got them back when we were in like my 20s. Yeah.
Wow. Oh my
And they're still really like timeless.
They are.
Yeah.
But it's so funny that when these were more popular, this seemed a lot skinnier versus
now, like, because now it's so different. Well, this was so much fun.
Yeah.